The current trend that we are seeing, and while there are certain experts who say that, well, it may not touch $100 to the barrel or more in the near future, there are others who say that that is going to be something that is inevitable. What's your own view about crude oil prices at this point of time, sir?
It is extremely difficult to estimate what the price is going to be, or forecast is anyway, largely because it is not something that is determined largely by market forces. It is determined by monopolist producers, and how they would behave, what would be their concerns will be, is difficult to predict. Though I do feel that it cannot go too far beyond 100, simply because in a slightly longer term perspective, the higher the price goes, the faster the penetration of electric vehicles would be into the systems, and the demand for oil would come down. So, from a long term point of view, they will lose money, but maybe in a short term, they might gain some gains. So, I think they need to balance this. My guess is it will go up a little bit. The government should perhaps moderate inflation, but not completely, and do it partly.
Look at it from January to September and cancel out everything else, it is a good increase, almost above 15-16%. Mr. Taneja, how serious is this as a concern for the Indian economy?
Well, when crude oil prices go up, it's always a concern for big importers and, energy deficit economies like ours. But looking at your chart and looking at the reality, the recent rise in crude oil prices have actually nothing to do with either economic fundamentals or demand and supply fundamentals, which always play the most important role. I don't actually see even major geopolitical trigger, which again always, play a very important role in terms of which direction the prices are likely to go. So there is no demand supply issue. There is no geopolitical issue, but still the prices are going up. The question is that why? And the reason is simple, is that, major producers like Saudi Arabia and Kuwait and Iraq, together with Russia and other friends, the so-called OPEC plus, they have decided that oil prices should go up. And they say, mainly Saudi Arabia, they say they want higher oil prices because they need more money. They are building infrastructure. They are going for, massive, modernization of economy, etc. So therefore, they need more money. And Russia for other reasons, but Iraq and Kuwait, they have got similar reasons. Now, so what they have decided, they're using the instrument called, cutting production. So they're cutting production, creating anxiety in the market, a lot of tension in the market, and market is extremely sensitive to what, for instance, big producers like Saudi Arabia or Russia or Kuwait and Iraq, they do. And here, markets kind of senses that they want the prices up, and therefore the prices are going up. Now, this is a situation which has created a big problem, big challenge for economies like ours and also economies like China and, in fact, the global economy. And even for developed economies like the United States, whenever the oil prices are high, economies even like the US, faces major challenge, or economies like ours even more, because our dependence on crude oil is very, very, very high. And at the same time, the fact of the matter is ours is still an oil economy, despite massive investments in solar and renewables and other sources of energy. But the fact remains we are still an oil economy.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.